Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm with my mum and we're going to be talking and answering some questions about some tips on how to deal with aggression and how mum dealt with certain situations with me growing up. So we got some Australian candy. I don't think my mum's going to be going blah, blah, again. So yeah, we're just going to be answering some questions and trying some of these foods. But first, if you could smash me a big thumbs up down below and
subscribe to
my YouTube channel, we'll forever be grateful. So let's get on to the video. So I will be adding the questions onto the screen. So on Instagram, I asked people to send me questions about, you know, what they want my mum to answer. And we've got some for me, some for you. So here's the first one. So the first question from Sarah Carr says, how did they manage your sibling battles?
The fighting. I mean, we didn't fight. Like, you didn't really fight, or I mean, there was a few arguments, but that was as you got older, and that was normal.
Sibling, and Maisie never really kind of said anything back to me until like last year.
Yeah.
So Maisie,
really, I mean, to be honest, I mean, we always used to try and like separate them, and you know, and like keep Molly and Maisie separate if you can.
But we're 4 years difference, aren't we?
Yeah.
So anyway, regardless of that, we would be interested in.
And to be honest, I mean, that's one question I can't really say.
You have a different.
No, because the thing is, you know, Maisie always fell in with you because she's grown up with you being the way that you were.
So she's kind of just had to kind of fit in and slot into the little holes.
Yes. But you know, if there was any, like, you know,
just dealt with it on the day kind of thing,
and just kept you both away from each other till sort of like, I'm not an honest asshole more, but till you cooled down.
Yeah.
I mean, and that was it.
But Maisie's very like mature, isn't she?
Yeah.
She just gets on and does.
She's very mature.
Like, she'll go out and do stuff on her own. Like, she'll go to the shop. She'll go.
She'll go anywhere and just go for the day on her own.
She'll do what she wants. Whereas me, it doesn't happen. I need someone with me.
No, but even though you do plan things,
then
and plan it, and we think we've got something to plan, and when the day comes, it totally you don't.
Because even though I can't go out with Maisie because I'm too panicky, and Maisie doesn't like the atmosphere of me being anxious. She doesn't like how I am. She doesn't know how to like settle me or calm me down. Because
but sometimes, because whatever she says or do is
wrong.
It's wrong to you, because to be honest,
when you're in
nobody's me.
No.
It doesn't matter who you're with, but I mean, because the only person that you say can calm me down is me.
Yeah. So I think with sibling, I think it's just you as a parent will find your way.
You have to deal with things how you think it's gonna
de-escalate.
Like, you know, yeah.
So the next question, I think, is just based around me kind of thing. But top tips on managing aggression. I don't know. Do you have any? Oh no. To be honest, I don't.
Stay in your room all day and lock the door.
I don't know. I think I was a lot more aggressive as I was young. When I was a lot younger, as I think hormones, and when it is my time of month.
Yeah, you are.
I am a lot more like feisty. Whereas
about a week before, we can tell. Whoa.
Because it's just like I go from 0 to 10, and it makes ADHD a lot worse. And you can take my meds.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
But it doesn't work. So
now you've been diagnosed. Now you take yourself out of the equation. You go upstairs.
I'll either come in here or go into
my room, because that's like your quiet down. You know, where you feel comfortable. And she'll be on her iPad
for hours.
For hours, just
I won't
drawing.
Move. I won't even move.
It used to be. You'll be headphones in.
Watching YouTube. Yeah, mine would be, my coping mechanism is getting my iPad and drawing.
Taking yourself out and going upstairs, which you do
and with
2 or 3
Woody,
times a day.
It used to be, like you say, used to do my headphones in, and they used to be in all the time, 24/7, but now I don't use them at all anymore. I don't think the last time I mean, I only ever really use them if I'm editing my YouTube videos. Other than that, I don't use, so I suppose you've got to find something that you can focus on. I know it sounds funny because
the thing is, it did take you a long time to find that something. I mean, now you have.
It never used to work, did it?
Like, and it's rare. You are on there for hours, aren't you?
I don't take
hours and hours. You are. That's what I mean. So really, to help with aggression, what you have to do is you have to try and find something
that you
sort of like that's going to help
diffuse this. Yeah, and for me, it took,
to take your mind off everything.
19 years, 21, actually no, so I was done, 21 years it took me to find something that helps me.
We've tried everything, let me tell you, we've tried.
Because like, I've tried fidget toys, they don't work for me. But to be honest, those ones I was sent, those fidget pops, they actually are pretty, I sat and done it for ages.
You did.
So yeah, I mean, I think you've just got to find something that
suits you.
Yeah. So I think you've got to find your thing,
your niche,
something you enjoy,
your calming down time. Yeah.
Because I don't think like my iPad isn't going to work for everybody, because my drawing wouldn't help you.
I mean, and aggression used to be for you like
one of the worst things.
You could
slam the door and
yeah. Oh God, slam the.
I used to throw my phone all the time. Throw my iPad.
God, how many of them did we go through?
I know, like 20 Blackberries, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was. I mean, we can laugh about it now, but at the time, you know, like your walls got holes.
Yeah.
The
doors broken off the hinges.
Every door in the house is, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, to be honest, we're just starting to put them back on now. Yeah. We're having the house redone.
It took a long time, but then when you find that thing, it's life changing.
It is life changing.
I think you've just got to maybe not invest loads of money. Don't go out and buy an iPad.
No.
Pro. I just find yeah. So the iPad is my coping mechanism, and like you just got to find your own one. So the first one we're going to do is this.
Yes, Molly, I have to try it for you.
So this is the first one we're going to be trying. Good Lemony Stuff Summer Edition LP. So there we go. Mum, you'll go. Do you want me to open it for you?
Oh my God.
I don't drink fizzy drinks. I've actually gone after 2 years now, no fizzy. Do you like that?
Mm.
Is that nice?
Yeah, it's nice actually. It's lemon.
Oh really? 12 breakaway. So obviously in England we do actually have 12. What are you laughing at? Well, because I'm getting frustrated.
Yeah, go.
Right, so obviously in England we do actually have 12s.
Are you going to have a bit?
Yeah, we'll share because Dad wants to try these as well.
I don't want a bit.
So that's, I mean, I don't know. It's just like, I'm trying to be like Zoella here. How'd you do it? No, it ain't working. Oh, nice. I mean,
it tastes just like 12.
It doesn't taste any different, really.
To be honest, it just don't.
Oh.
It's chocolate. It's chocolate. The most important thing is a parent has to have boundaries for the child, for the child who's got ADHD. Because if you don't have boundaries, I hate to think what Molly did. I mean, even though the boundaries are hard to put in, I mean, my husband, you know, couldn't deal with anything, but it was me that dealt with it all. As in, like, yes, me and Molly used to fight like cat and dog, but she would be in that day if she knew at certain times.
Yeah, even though I tried to rebel, but I knew if I overstepped that mark, that's it. Like,
Mum, shit will hit the fan.
It's not that Molly was scared of me, but she knew that she couldn't get away with anything with me, and it is hard. It's hard for any parent, and I totally. But
with or without ADHD children, I do think,
and it is
important to have boundaries.
But you've got to have boundaries. That is the 100% thing I would tell any parent. Please get boundaries, because if you don't, I'd hate, like I said before, I just hate it if Molly.
Well, all those times I did rebel and I got in trouble like at school and college, because I wasn't. Because though the boundaries like other people set, like at school, college,
they're not real.
They're not boundaries, and they are kind of. They're there to be broken, do you know what I mean? Because they're not solid. But I knew, because I had a solid support system, mum, dad, and like granddad and my sister, I knew I had that support system, and I knew as much as I pushed away, you were going to bounce me back. I knew, and having that kind of structure.
It does cause friction.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, you have to have boundaries, but I think there's got to be one good cop, one bad cop in a parent. And even if you're a single parent, you know, or in a, you kind of like, you know, divorce, one parent lives here and the other parent lives there, I still think you've got to have.
You have to have boundaries.
You have to be on the same line, because if your child thinks, oh, mum's going to let me off of that because I'll tell her that dad said, you know, it's going to, you can't let the child have the run of the rules.
No, because that's one thing.
Because I knew.
You used to try, you tried.
Oh yeah, but then I knew, just as much as my dad's a soppy little git, I knew that he would not overmark you. He would not say, oh, forget what your mum said.
No, because
like,
he would always back me.
Yeah, I knew that, you know what, my parents have got each other, and they've got each other, and I'm not going to get through that.
Yes, so another thing I will say quickly is, what with you, I think you was undiagnosed then, but if you had been diagnosed, Molly would have been using.
Oh yeah.
Molly would have been using that against us 150%.
And this is, that's quite a controversial thing to say, because a lot of people will be like, oh, you're using it as an excuse. But the thing is, I do think you can. I do think you can use it as an excuse.
As you was older, like with, with the school issues and with the college, it would have been absolute
And I don't believe people when they say, oh, they don't, because I do know that a lot of people, even with like, oh, I don't know, if they got a hall pass at school, like, you know, I used to get the time out card.
Yeah. Of course you're going to use.
Oh, I need to take time out. You don't.
Why would they give you? You know, when they say that you don't sit down, but you're giving her a free range car to.
But that's what I mean. People say, oh, you don't use it as an excuse, but actually
you do.
The parents don't. Most of these parents won't. The parents that got their child diagnosed for the right reasons and, you know, want to help their children, are there for their children, they won't use it as an excuse, and their child will kind of know. I
mean, I would definitely say that you're I would never say any parenting, you know, is wrong, because everybody's parenting. What you do for your child,
but you know your child, you know that child.
Yeah, you are the only one that knows that child. You know, just.
Well, there comes a time where I think the parent has to kind of say, that's it. Like you know, like I know full well you and Dad kind of said that's it. So you step back. You're getting yourself in trouble. You have to deal with your consequences. And because you gave me that responsibility, and I knew actually, well, my mum and Dad have said it's not down to me. It's not down to them. It's down to me. It makes you feel like, oh,
I don't want that responsibility.
So Mum doesn't like banana.
No, I don't.
So this is like
Perky Nana.
Perky Nana. But Mum does not like banana. Do you, Mum?
No.
So
I'll not stand it.
Hopefully you won't like this. I want to get some of those.
But it's got chocolate. Yeah, I know, but I mean that's like.
Look. So obviously that's just like
a lump of poo.
It looks like poo with sweet corn. It's like poo with sweet corn in it.
Oh my god, yeah, it does. Oh yeah, give me that part. That's nice.
Oh, I'm gonna share it, mate. Oh my god, look. That's gonna be well banana-y. Oh my god.
What does it taste like?
Banana.
Oh my god, that's my favourite. Oh my god, you can't say you don't like that. Do you not?
No, I don't like much. But that is banana-y. That is banana-y.
Oh, I like that. No.
No.
I don't have a bin in there either. Pinky.
Banana.
It's Cadbury's again. I thought Cadbury's was English. Is it not then?
Yeah, but Cadbury's go out to every other.
I really don't like marshmallow.
Oh god.
And I hate. Do you know what I've noticed? I don't like caramel, do I? I cannot stand caramel, and all of these have caramel in it, and I hate caramel.
It's alright.
I don't know. It smells really like caramel. Nah. What is that texture?
It's marshmallow.
I don't like that. I'm gonna have to eat it because there's no one to put it in. Nasty. Nasty. Sherbet.
I don't like sherbet. Is that Cadbury's again?
Yeah.
Are they all Cadbury's?
No, sorry, this isn't Cadbury's. This is
Fabulous.
RJ's. Don't ask me what this is. I haven't got a clue. All I know is it says sherbet. Mama, you're gonna love this. Oh, is it licorice? Oh, is it licorice? It's licorice, Mum. I hate licorice.
You can try that one.
And you, Paula. Well, they're licorice. Is that licorice? Because I don't like licorice. What are you doing? Was that licorice? Is it like licorice? Is this? I really don't like licorice. Are you just saying that?
Well, it's not bad. But...
Oh, so it's not licorice, Em? Not really taste of anything, does it?
I can taste the sherbet.
I must have coronavirus.
I don't even joke about that. I'm not that keen on it.
No, what the hell is that? I don't like that, Paula. But no, it's food. Chocolate fishes. It's not gonna be fish, is it, Mars? It's sushi. No, it's a kiwi. Oh, it's just one big old fish. Fishy, 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 fishy. Fishy, 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 fishy. Can't taste of anything. Is that dark chocolate? I don't like that. I thought it says kiwi. I can't eat this and I won't try it because I don't like caramel, and that's 200% caramel. We have a basic Mars bar.
Limited edition.
No, I ain't trying that. I'm sorry, I do not like. I can't have caramel. Oh. Look at that. I'm not on bloody Masters. I've got sticky hands. That's another one of my things I can't. Is that nice?
I don't like Mars bar, but I absolutely no.
I don't think we're going to do well in Australia, are we? Yeah. Nah. Do you want to try Kit Kat Gold, Mum? Do you want me to try this one?
Yeah.
Golden white chocolate. So what's my favourite?
White chocolate.
Caramelised. I don't like caramel.
God.
And it's white chocolate.
Let me just have a little bit. Oh, that's like that caramel.
Oh, I'll be at it. I'm down for this.
It's like that. That's a little bit. Oh.
Yeah.
That's caramel.
Yeah.
That's definitely caramel, and I don't like that.
Oh, I like this. I'm having this tonight for my treat.
Oh God, that is caramel.
I have absolutely no idea what this is. With roasted coconut.
Oh, good.
You can try that, Mum.
Hey, oh coconuts. Hey, it comes in your.
I like Bounty bars, but I can already tell I won't like that.
It's only like a little chocolate disc.
It would have been a whole.
Oh.
You like that? That'll be your treat for tonight, Paul. You not like it now?
That's
Do you not like it? Can't you tell she's got bipolar? Oh no.
Not, if it was Cadbury's it'd be nice, but I don't like Nestles.
Let's start a debate off in here. My favourite, my all-time favourite sweet is Haribo's. I love Haribo's. Anything, and like Sour Patch. I love everything chewy. I'm a bit of a chewy, you know, but I can't at the moment. I'm not allowed to eat them. I keep getting like wisdom teeth infections, don't I?
It just tastes like.
They smell quite nice. They don't smell like Haribo's.
They just taste like it's the same texture.
Oh, so I just try it. Oh no, I don't want to risk it. It's got no artificial colours, so you won't be hyper tonight.
Oh.
But yeah, Australian made. The last one we have is
savory. That's what they're like.
I bet they're going to be like, what's it?
I don't mind if I do. Oh, they're just like hula hoops though.
No, I'm not trying them. They're nice.
I like what's it?
Oh, they taste. No,
but they're like
a bit salty.
No, they're not as soft as what's it's, are they? And they're not like.
I don't like them.
You like good? That face. No, that one. No. Oh, no.
I like them so much.
I can't even say yeah.
I like them so much. No.
I do like them.
I just put that back in. Oh no. Oh, it's on my carpet! So the next question is, how different is the way Molly communicates with you now, now compared to how she was before her diagnosis? That's down to you.
150%. I could never sit down and have a conversation with Molly. Never.
I'd jump to the offence.
You would.
Like,
It'd
quickly.
be boom, 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 and that's it. We'd be fighting again.
I still feel very hard, like any little bit of criticism, I don't like it. But we have learned. But I think everyone in the family now, because they know I have ADHD, a lot of people have more patience for me. Yeah. Whereas before, where I didn't have the answer, I didn't have that diagnosis, people kind of just thought I was being a brat.
I mean,
we've all learned, I think, to cope.
But now I can sit down when you've had, you know, even without your tablets now, because you're a lot calmer. But you know,
pills don't give you skills. I've learned those skills now.
That is one thing I say. Pills don't give you skills, but you have learnt, Molly. You sit down, we can have a conversation, and I've learnt things as well. I've learnt a lot of things as well. I've learnt to, like, maybe, you know, let her, you know, if we do both get a bit fiery, let Molly go off, and then after an hour or so, like, you know, calm down. She'll be texting me all this stuff, and I'll be like, I just say, like, I love you, and then Molly
it diffuses it.
And then Molly will text me saying I love you, and she don't want to cuddle. So then that's it. We both have to calm down. Now give yourself time, space.
It is space though, isn't it? You've got, like I've learned, space equals kind of peace. But before, you know, it was very, and this goes back to the question about siblings. I think you've just got to let the siblings work out on their own.
They've got to grow on their own.
Because even when me and my sister go out driving, sometimes she really gets on my nerves, doesn't she? And I'll say to her, that's it, I'm not going out with you anymore. You really... Then the next day, can you go to Starbucks? Yeah, okay. But see, that's we've learned. Maisie knows me, I know Maisie. I know when enough is enough. I know when to not push her, because I know when she gets aggy at me. And I know, Molly, actually, you've upset them up. That's your fault, say sorry. I've learned.
I mean, that's what you do. I mean, sometimes Molly sits back and thinks, actually, yeah, that was my fault.
And what I said was inappropriate, and I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it that way. You do
say things that come out, you're like, whoa.
The next question is, do you regret not getting Molly diagnosed younger? No. I mean, well, no. I mean, I don't regret it because it wasn't my decision, but I am happy that I didn't get diagnosed as a young, because I've learned a lot of life lessons from not being diagnosed. I wasn't treated differently. I wasn't given any special treatment.
No, exactly.
You know, I went through shit and I got myself in a lot of trouble in and outside of school, in college, and you know, friendships. I've learned it, and I hope that my story, you know, and I know it sounds funny, but that's why I wrote a book, because what I've experienced, I want to help other people. So I think we've come to a conclusion, Mama Bear. We don't like Australian food. No, I'm not an Australian fan. So what have we tried? We've tried food.
Loads of chocolate.
No, like what countries have we tried? Sweden. American. Hawaiian. So now we've got Canada, Japan coming. And if you guys like them, comment down below what
Because my hair's making my nose itch.
Okay. Oh, but
no, I just.
So if you want us to do some more of these, comment down below. Some really.
I'm not looking forward to the Japanese because I don't like their food.
But it's not going to be fish, is it? We've never been to Japan.
But I don't like fish, and I can tell
Sushi.
now. I can tell now when it's going to be some sort of fish.
It's not. It's all sweet.
There will be.
So yeah.
Sour.
That's it.
That's
really.
sweet. That'd be sweet and sour.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, nice to see you guys, and
I hope you answered those questions. If you've got any more questions, we can do more Q&As. We could do it whilst doing
I can now. Now my hair's done. So
do a lot more videos.
So
yeah. So thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. Ready? Bye.